Welcome everybody to Tuesday Night Football here in the Relocation Football League as we have the final game of Tuesday night, a ARC matchup between the Houston Voyagers, who are 4-1 on the year, as they will take on the 3-3 San Antonio Dreadnoughts. It is a Texas rivalry game that should be a good one for you guys tonight. I am your commentator, Pecan, bringing you the play-by-play and some color for you here tonight. Last year, the Voyagers actually swept the Dreadnoughts. They beat them back in week 2, and that was when Glenn Hay was still starting. Glenn Hay was still starting for them, and they won that game 10-0. And then Monte White in his first start against the Dreads, they beat them 34-20. We should see how it's going to go here as the Voyagers, they started the year off 4-0. They took a hard loss to the Diablos last week, with the Diablos' firepower just opened up. And then the Dreadnoughts, they started the year out 1-2 with Matt Jones, and then they went back to 0-Jack, and they are 2-1 since then, beating the Bulldogs back in week 4, and then they just beat Roland and his Armadillos, a very struggling Armadillos team, as they were able to get the win in the Texas rivalry game. So here we go. We're going to get this game started for you guys. I am excited to call this game. Go ahead and leave a like and subscribe to the YouTube channel, as we are about to be underway here in San Antonio, Texas. So the Dreadnoughts are going to kick this ball off, as the Voyagers, they will be getting the ball first. And a nice little juke move, and he gets all the way to the 28. And here comes the former Ohio State two-time national champion Monte Wyatt in his second full year starting for the Voyagers, as they're going to come out under center here at the 28. Play action pass. He's going to drop back, going to check it down, and he's going to be met instantly by Trey Sinclair, who's going to knock him down for a 0-yard gain there. Michael Hendricks on the catch. The Voyagers are coming in here with the 4th best scoring offense in the league. The Dreads coming in here with the 22nd best defense in the league. So the Dreads definitely want to slow this Houston offense down. In the goal line set, it should be a quarterback sneak, 3rd and short. Monte White takes it up the middle, and that is a first down right over the man that is returned, Miles Brock, the Clemson, the second-year defensive lineman out of Clemson, who is a monster begin his rookie year. He's going to hand the ball up here to the left side, and he's going to be brought down. That is Jakari Torres. He ran for over 100 yards in their last matchup back in week 15 last year. Had over 130 yards and a touchdown on the ground. Gets a negative 1-yard loss there. Monte White takes a snap. He's going to check it down here, and he's going to be brought down. Get himself a 7-yard gain, brought down by JoJo Carter, the rookie out of Florida. Monte White, he's going to keep it for himself, and he's going to get the first down. Monte White realizing nobody was open, so he keeps it for himself. And that was something that we didn't see a lot from him back in his Ohio State days. He mainly stayed in the pocket, but ever since he has come into the RFL, Monte Wyatt has really shown what he can do with his legs. He's going to hand the ball back to Torres, but he's going to be met instantly. Still no yards gained on that play. Brought down by Ricky Tootley. Oh, I'm going to have trouble with that name. Thanks, Frankie. 2nd and 10. Jacob Garcia goes in motion. They're going to hand the ball back to Torres. Doesn't get the block that he needed, as there is an injury on the field. As that is going to be their starting center, Fabian Collar. He's going to have to go to the sideline. Going to have to see who they bring out here to play in his position. It looks like it will be Sam Ainsworth who's going to check in for him. 3rd and 7. They converted the last 2 third downs. Monte White takes snap, has all day to throw, and he finds a man open in the middle of the field, and that is going to be a first down. As he finds Chris Harris, the former USC wide receiver, in his third season here in the RFL. It looks like JoJo Carter on the coverage there. 1st and 10 at the 27 in the gun. Wyatt takes snap, screen passes. He's going to check it down. He has a lot of room to run. Juke move CC as he's going to be brought down by Roosevelt Mixon. Nice little play there by John Waitland. Pistol formation. They're going to hand the ball out back to Torres, and he's going to be brought down by the third-year cornerback from the Georgia Bulldogs, CC Ekenekuchu. I can't say your last name. CC Akene. I'm going to have to get with you, CC. 3rd and 6. CC, go ahead in the chat and throw me the way that it's supposed to sound. 3rd and 6. 23, he's going to go deep, and incomplete pass. Great coverage there from the rookie JoJo Carter on Brock Ulbrich there. So that will bring the field goal team out. And it is good, so Houston will take the 3-0 lead. And now the Dreadnoughts will get their chance. Let's see what the Dreadnoughts can do. Nice little return as he gets it all the way to the 29. So here comes the 4th-year quarterback who's trying to play himself into a contract this year, Owen Jack, the former Oregon Duck back in the CS2 days. So we're going to see if he can hand the ball off to Cameron Perkins. No, drops back to pass. Jack is going to check it down here. He gets it to Rainey Shropshire. The 32-year-old vet getting a 5-yard gain there under center. Stretch play here, and he's going to be met instantly for a 2-yard loss. And Sean Abrams was there to clean it up. Dreadnoughts coming in here with the 14th best offense in the league through 6 games. 3rd and 7. Owen Jack. Pass is caught, and that is a first down. And look who it is, Cameron Jones. When you need a play, just go to Cameron Jones. That has been the Dreadnoughts' motto the last couple of years now. 26 years old. You definitely still got some 3 more elite years out of him. They're going to hand the ball up to Cameron Perkins, but he's going to be met instantly by Parker Palmer for the 4-yard gain. Cameron Perkins, the 4th-year running back from the Georgia Bulldogs. Play action pass. Jack. Pass. He's going to go deep. And pass is intercepted by the Voyagers all the way to the 4. He tries to go deep to Michael Simmons, and Ron Deal says no deal on the deep ball. And that is a turnover for Owen Jack. Didn't see the high safety as Michael Simmons, he beat Gabriel Norman there. But Ron Deals was there to make the play. So that's going to bring out Monte Wyatt. And the Voyagers back out here. They only got 3 on the last drive. They're going to pitch it out. Ooh, that's a scary play to call. And he may have room. And CC, he takes a stiff arm. Ja'Cory Torres all the way down to the 43. Didn't have to do CC like that, man. Great run as he gets all the way down to the 43, 39 yards. That's also Owen Jack's 6th pick of the year as well. Monte White, he's going to check it down to his running back. He's going to get it all the way down to the 47 in Dreadnought territory. A 9-yard gain for John Waitland. 2nd and 1. They're going to hand the ball back to Torres. Breaks off the tackle, but he got enough for the first down. We have another injury on the field. Another offensive lineman for the Voyagers, as that's going to be Rashad Obiozor. as he's going to check out of the game. The second Voyagers offensive lineman to get hurt in this first quarter. First and 10, just 3:15 left to go in the first quarter. They're going to hand the ball back to Torres as he has a lot of room to run as he's going to be met by Cece. You see Michael Hendricks and the Dreadnoughts player. They have some words. Drops back to pass and bringing the pressure, and that is a sack for Pat Forney. Pat Forney just ran in there untouched, the former linebacker from the Florida Gators in his second year here in the RFL. Wyatt drops back to pass, steps up, has nobody. Oh, he does have Jakari Torres to throw to, and he runs over a man to get the first down. Oh my goodness, Jakari Torres has put 2 Dreadnought defenders on their butt. Jordan Cohen, first and 10 at the 29. We're going to hand the ball up to Waitland as he gets checked up there by one of his offensive linemen.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. 2 yards on the
second and 8 at the 27. This was where the Voyagers got last time. White takes the snap. He's going to check it down here, and they will get the first down. Brock Olbrich, the former Miner who was traded to the Voyagers a season ago, now here in Houston. First and 10 in the red zone now. Draw play to Jakari Torres as he's going to get all the way down to the 13 as that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. Put your 2s in the chat. Houston 3, San Antonio 0. Welcome back, guys. The second quarter is about to begin. Houston leads 3-0. Wyatt takes snap as he's going to check it down, and he has the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Jackson Hunter. Just found Jackson Hunter wide open on the end route there, as that is just a terrible matchup to have. Oh, I thought that was Pat Forney on the coverage. No, he just beat Cece there on the end route. That's just a tough route to guard, as Jackson Hunter, who's been lighting it up, 5 touchdowns in the last 2 games, and now has his 6th one on the year. Didn't have any scores the first three games. Now he has 6 in the last 3 games. So the Voyagers are going to take a 10-0 lead. So here comes Owen Jack and the Dreadnoughts after throwing a pick the last drive. And just like I said, already 6 picks on the year for Owen Jack. As Dawson Banks is going to get him out all the way to the 27. And you would think with Miles Brock back that they would create a lot more pressure. They're going to hand the ball to Cameron Perkins. Juke moves as he has a lot of room to run. Gets all the way down to the 45. What a game there for the former star running back out of the Bulldogs. And now in his sport year. Dawson Banks goes in motion. It's play action pass, but it's going to be sacked. Okoye. Nobody touched him on that play, as that play just took too long to develop. And Adam Okoye was right there to meet Owen Jack in the backfield. 2nd and 18. 8-yard loss for the Dreadnoughts. Owen Jack, play action pass. Pass is caught, but he only got a yard on that play. 3rd and a mile for the Dreadnoughts here. Going to see if they want to go deep with Cameron Jones. Jack takes snap. Hey, they're going to go deep to Cameron Jones, just like I said. Oh, and it's out of bounds. Would have been a huge first down if he would have got both of his feet in bounds, but great job there by Parker Palmer to knock him out of bounds. I just said this was the moment to go deep to Cameron Jones, and they did, but unfortunately he couldn't get 2 feet down. So now the Voyagers will get back out there on offense. What a efficient first half so far it's been for Monte Wyatt. They're going to hand a ball back to Torres. Oh, my goodness, as he takes a big-time hit from Colo Ransom, the second-year linebacker from the Baylor Bears. 2nd and 10. Play action pass. Wyatt is going to check it down to Jacob. Garcia has a lot of room to run. Stiffs arms. Another. Oh, my goodness. These boys are getting stiffed on. JoJo Carter just met his maker. Going to hand a ball to Jakari Torres as he's going to be met instantly by Trey Sinclair, who's playing in the slot. 2nd and 10 now, no yards gain. In the gun. Wyatt takes snap. Has a lot of time to run. Oh, and he overthrows him. His 2nd incompletion of the game. 3rd and 10 at the 42. Wyatt takes snap, has pressure. Oh, he evades it. Still has all day to throw, but he's going to be brought down for the sack. Nolan Angulo. Monte Wyatt was trying all he can to find somebody to throw the ball to, and that just took way too long as Nolan Angulo got his 7th sack of the year, and that ball is going to be sacked! Oh my goodness, this just opened up everything for the Dreadnoughts. This is what they needed. That was almost blocked, but it turned into a punter sack. So now the Dreadnoughts are going to get the ball in the red zone here. At the 19, they're going to hand in the ball to Perkins. Almost took a hit, but he bounces off of it, gets a 4-yard run. Second and 6 at the 15. Jack takes snap. Finding a man. Oh, and he had him. He had the man beat. Just couldn't connect on that play. Takes snap. Jack. Now he has to run for his life. Oh, but it's an incomplete pass. Finally gets it to Joe Johnson there, but couldn't bring both feet in bounds. Would have loved to have found him on the play before as he had the man beat on the corner route for the score. So now that will bring the field goal team out. The kick is up, and it is good for the 2nd-year man, Bryce Ziegler, out of LSU. So now it is Houston leads this game 10-3. So now the Voyagers, they will get a chance to return as he's going to be brought down at the 27. And here comes Monte Wyatt and the Voyagers. It was looking good for a little bit, but took a big sack there on 3rd down. 1st and 10. We're going to check it down here to Brock Olmbrick on the wide receiver screen, but he only gets a yard, brought down by a gang of Dreadnoughts there. 2nd and 9 at the 28. Wyatt takes snap. He's going to find Nacho Cheese for the 8-yard gain. 3rd and 1. It's goal line set. Kind of risky with how far they are to try for a quarterback sneak, and that's what they will do. They're going to say he didn't get it, so a defensive stand by the Dreadnoughts is going to force the 4th and 1, and the momentum has kind of flipped here now for the Dreadnoughts. Can always expect some craziness in a divisional game, and especially an in-state rivalry game between San Antonio and Houston. These two cities, they aren't too far off from each other. They're just only like a 3-hour drive, 2.5-hour drive. And here comes Owen Jack and the Dreadnoughts back out. After only getting a field goal on their last drive, they punted it away the first. Actually, it was a turnover on the first drive, a punt on their next drive, and a field goal on their last drive. They're going to hand the ball to Perkins. He has a wide. Actually, excuse me, that is not Cameron Perkins. That is Cameron Perkins. I thought he was 23. My bad. 26. Got all the way down to the 38. Cameron Perkins. Nice run there. Still 8 passing yards for the Dreadnoughts. Owen Jack takes snap. Oh, he has to run away, and he evaded the sack, but he ends up getting sacked as Jason Henderson, traded here from the Explorers back in Season 8. Now in his third year, they're going to give the credit to Gregory Ashley here, but that's who Owen Jack broke the tackle off of. Actually, excuse me, that was DeJuan Church. For some reason, they showed Jason Henderson. 2nd and 24. Owen Jack takes snap. Finds Cameron Jones as he's going to have to die for that. 3rd and 22 at the 26. 3rd and a mile. They're pressing Cameron Jones. Looking. Oh, and he's going to check it down here as he's going to get all the way to the 34. As that was Badir Al-Julani. Only getting them an 8-yard gain, so that will bring the punt team back out. He's going to have to call a fair catch. So here comes Monte Wyatt and the Voyagers after a quarterback sneak stop. They had to punt the ball away. Play action pass. Wyatt. Pass is incomplete. Great coverage there by CC Ekanachukwu. I'm going to try it. I don't know. Anyway, 2nd and 10 at the 24. Checks it down as that's going to be a 4-yard gain for Nacho Cheese. Wyatt takes snap. Pass is overthrown, and there's a flag on the play. Let's listen.
Pass interference. Defense.
And it's a pass interference by CC Ekanachukwu, as they're going to hand the ball up to Jakari Torres, but he is met instantly by Nolan Angulo. 2nd and 9. Wyatt takes snap. Oh, he has a lot of room to run. John Wayland, oh my goodness, takes a big time hit, and CC Ekanachukwu is hurt. Hopefully CC isn't out of this game and he returns. Don't want to see a star defensive back hurt at all. 1st and 10 at 32. Wyatt evades the pressure. He's going to have to run it, but it is a sack for the Dreadnoughts. And I think that was returning man Miles Brock on the sack in his first game back. Here we go, 2nd and 12, 2-minute warning. And remember, the Dreadnoughts do get the ball to start the next half. Wyatt looking. So he's going to check it down. 3rd and 5. Wyatt. Pass is caught, but not enough for the first down. 4th and 3, and the Voyagers are going to go for it here. Wyatt takes snap. Oh, and that's just, oh, and he drops it! Ricky Tootley breaks up the pass. And the Dreadnoughts. Wow, what a huge play for the Dreadnoughts defense there. After the big play by John Wayland. All right. Owen Jack takes snap. Checks it down to Joe Johnson there as they're going to play hurry up. But that was a big swing of events there for the Voyagers. And let's not forget the Dreadnoughts. They do get the ball. As Owen Jack finds Cameron Jones for a big gain all the way down to the 44. And he gets out of bounds to stop the clock. So no timeouts wasted here. 1st and 10 at the 44. Owen Jack finds a man as he finds Michael Simmons for the first down as they are now in Houston territory here. Owen Jack takes snap. He's looking, and he's going to be brought down for the sack, and the former Baylor Bear, Gregory Ashley, was there to bring him down. 2nd and 18. So we're going to check it down to Cameron Jones here. His 5th catch for 33 yards. 3rd and 12. Only one timeout left for the Dreadnoughts. Owen Jack takes snap. As he's going to throw it. Oh, and it is incomplete. Parker Palmer on the coverage as he breaks up the pass. The catch attempts for Joe Johnson there, as that will bring the punt team out. As the Dreadnoughts, outside of that turnover, that is the first time that they have really actually gone down into Voyagers territory.
First down and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
So far, 16 for 20 for Monte Wyatt and the Voyagers. They do have 3 timeouts left, as we do see Cece is back out there. And what do they do here? They call another wide receiver screen. And so he's going to get 3 yards, and I think they're just going to take it into half. Let's see if they call another play here. And they do. What do they do? Do they go deep? Nope. Monty Wyatt is going to check it down to John Whalen, and that will bring us to the end of the first half. Houston 10, San Antonio 3. Welcome back to the RFL Season X, as we are live here from San Antonio. The Houston Voyagers lead this game 10-3 against the San Antonio Dreadnoughts, as Owen Jack is coming back out onto the field. It's been a very lethargic offensive display from the Dreadnoughts in this game. The only time that they really got into great field position was after the punting miscue of the Voyagers, where they got a sack and, started on the Voyagers' 19-yard line. Outside of that, only one drive, but they really got into Voyagers' territory, as that was on their last drive before the end of the half, but they had to punt the ball away. 3rd and 2 now for the Dreadnoughts. And Jack, he's going to find Dawson Banks in the middle of the field for a first down at the 41.
That's good for a first down. 1st and 10 at the 41.
They're going to go into I formation here. I think they're going to hand the ball to Cameron Perkins. And that's what they will do, as he's going to, I thought he had the outside block, but he's brought down. Only getting a 4-yard gain there.
A gain of 4. It's now
2nd and 6. Nice little running back draw. Cameron Perkins breaks the tackle, but gets eaten up right there by Sean Abrams.
No gain on the play.
3rd and 6.
3rd down and 6.
Empty set. Jack looking, and he's going deep. Does he have a man? Oh, and it's incomplete. That was in Cameron Jones's hand, and Parker Palmer having himself a fantastic day. We've at least seen 3 pass breakups now from this guy. Like, he's having just himself a phenomenal day, so that will bring the punt team back out. We've been hearing that a lot. It has been quite a busy day for Alex Lane. So Monty Wyatt and the Voyagers are coming back out. Started off pretty good, but the last 3 drives haven't been able to put any points on the board. Now starting at their own 15. They're going to hand the ball off to Jakari Torres just in the middle of the field. As Miles Brock says, get over here. Detaining him from getting a first down. 2 tight end set. Bunch formation. They're going to hand the ball off to Torres here. He takes a big time hit. And Ryan Dawkins, the strong safety, but that is a first down.
First down,
15 yards so
Chicago.
far on this drive for Ja'Cory Torres. And just like I said, he had over 130 yards in their last game last year in week 15. First and 10 at their own 30, as they're going to find Brock Albrook there for a 5-yard gain.
To number 81. It's a gain of 5.
Coming out 5 wide. Wyatt takes snap. Pass is caught. Oh, and he has a lot of room to run, and that's going to be a first down for the Voyagers, as Michael Hendricks there on the in route for the 13-yard gain. First and 10. Going to hand the ball back to Torres, and they're just going to keep feeding the ball to Torres. Another, we have an injury on the play, and I think it's Ja'Cory Torres, so this is huge. Ja'Cory Torres has been the bell cow for the Voyagers this game. And now he's going to have to go to the sideline. We'll have to see if he checks back in. So now John Waitland is going to have to get the bulk of these carries. But he's been mainly used in the passing game. And let's see what he does here. And his big first rush attempt is right up the middle, and it's a first down Voyagers. First and 10 at the 39. Wyatt going to hand the ball to Waitland, and he has a lot of room to run all the way down to the 27, 12-yard gain. So no Ja'Cory Torres, and Waitland playing very nicely. You've got to see if this is Ja'Cory Torres who just checked back in. Yes, it is. Torres is back in, but that's not going to matter, as Monte Wyatt is going to be brought down for the sack, as Nolan Angulo getting, I think that's his 3rd sack of the game. What a day Nolan Angulo is having here, just causing havoc for Monte Wyatt, as you see there, just beats the block from TJ Glasgow very easily there. 9-yard loss for the Voyagers, as they're all the way down to the 36, still in field goal range. Wyatt takes a snap, gets the block, and he overthrows him right over his head. Looked like he had Hendricks wide open there. 3rd and a mile now for Houston. Waylon's going to go in motion here. Wyatt, lots of time to throw. And he lobs it up. And he had him. Just put too much sauce on the pass, as that at least would have been an easy 6 there for the Voyagers, as that's going to bring the field goal team out. As RT Payne, the kick is up, and it is good. So now back to a 2-possession lead, almost blocked it. And now is a 2-possession lead for the 4-1 Houston Voyagers. As we're going to have to see what the Dreadnoughts will do on this drive. They got to get something going. Just like I said, the Voyagers defense, they have been all over the San Antonio Dreadnoughts. They also come into this game with the 6th best rushing defense in this game. As you see there, the total yards, only 88 total yards so far for the Dreadnoughts in this game compared to the 238. Houston, as Owen Jack had nobody to throw it to, and look who it is, Jason Henderson on the sack. 2nd and 18.
Brings up 2nd and 18 at the 15-yard line.
Jack takes snap. He's going to run out. And it's dropped. Cameron Perkins had it in his hands, but he drops the pass there. 3rd and 18, as they're just going to hand the ball to Perk. We'll have to see if it works out, and it doesn't. Only gets 9 yards, needed 18. He got half, but that's going to bring the punt team out.
A gain of 9.
So Alex Lane, he's going to have to ice up his leg here after this game with how many punts he has had to do in this game. What a day so far it's been for Coach Baker. And remember, this is a user-coach game between Frankie and Coach Baker. You know, I mean, and the expectations, I mean, a lot of folks had the Voyagers projected last. They didn't even have a draft pick in the first 3 rounds in this last RFL draft. And they are sitting pretty nicely at 4-1, trying to go to 5-1. And get a big-time division win against their in-state rival here. White checked it down there and got 6 yards on the play.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 39-yard
They're going to hand the ball to Torres, who's back in this game. He only gets a yard on the play.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of a yard.
3rd and 3 now.
3rd down.
3 wide receiver bunch to the right side. Wyatt takes the snap, looking, pass is incomplete, and what a play there by Roosevelt Nixon to break up the pass on Nacho Cheese. And breaking up a pass out of one of the best tight ends in the league, that is a big-time accomplishment there. As they punt this ball away. As he called the fair catch there at the 15. So here comes Owen Jack. It just hasn't been the best day really for the Dreadnoughts in this offense. As they want to avoid going 3-4. Just like I said, they started the year off 1-2 with Matt Jones as their quarterback. And you know, Owen Jack, you know, he's in the last year of his contract, his rookie deal. And this is a season that Frankie has pretty much said, prove it to me that you deserve all of that money. And we're going to see here Cameron Perkins. As that was a great cut up the middle to get the first down for the Dreadnoughts here, as they will not go 3 and out on this drive. Just under 2 minutes to go left in the 3rd. Owen Jack takes a snap. He's going to hand the ball to Perkins, but brought down quickly. Jason Henderson, 2nd and 9. The backup running back checks in, and he has a lot of room to run, and that is a first down Dreadnought. So the backup running back comes in, Ajuluni. A nice little inside zone that they played there. 1st and 10 at the 38. Dreadnoughts finally starting to move on this drive as they're going to hand the ball to Perkins, but he's going to be met instantly in the backfield. Do some push-ups there, Greg. As Gregory Ashley and DeJuan Church were right there to clean that up. End of the 3rd quarter approaching here. Do they call play? No, they don't. So Houston leads into the 4th quarter, 13-3 against San Antonio. Welcome back, everyone, to the RFL Season X. Houston 13, San Antonio 3. And Jack checks it down to Michael Simmons, but he plays it safe, not trying to take a big hit like we saw a bunch of the Seminole players took tonight. Oh my goodness, where the Chicago Cougars hitting. Oh, and Jack has a man wide open down the field all the way to the 33. And they finally get something going. This is now the 3rd drive that they get something into Houston territory here. They're going to hand the ball to Perkins, and oh my goodness, Perkins just takes a big-time hit there from Danny Ingram. 2nd and 6 at the 29. I formation. They're going to hand it up to the fullback. He has a lot of room to run. Breaks the tackle and all the way down to the 12, and this is the farthest that San Antonio has been tonight, as Ashley Dennard getting a big-time run there. The Dreadnoughts finally getting something going. You know they want 6 on this drive, and I don't mean just the .6. They want to score 6. Nice little check down 4-yard play to Joe Johnson. 2nd and 6. Owen. Voyagers bringing the pressure, and wide open is Joe Johnson. Touchdown, San Antonio. As the Dreadnoughts, I mean, the Voyagers played blitz there and brought the pressure, and that just left Joe Johnson wide open in the middle of the field as he gets his 6th touchdown of the year. Actually, no, his 4th touchdown of the year.
Makes the score. Visitors 13. Our home team 10.
So now what do Monte Wyatt and the Voyagers do? You know, Coach Baker, so far they have kept the Dreadnoughts in check until that last drive. That was by far the best offensive drive that the Dreadnoughts put on. And, you know, I mean, they are coming to this game with the 4th best scoring offense in the league. The Voyagers are. Play action pass. Wyatt looking, pass is caught and all the way down the field for a first down. Jackson Hunter.
That's good. First and 10.
At the 46, pistol formation here. They're going to hand the ball off to Torres as he's going to be met as that's another injury on the play. And Jakari Torres is hurt again, folks. And you know that is something that Houston doesn't want to see. The second time Torres is hurt in this game, so John Waitland is going to check into this game. And they're going to hand the ball off to him, but he's going to be met instantly by Nixon. 3rd and 4, very manageable 3rd down here for Houston. Wyatt takes the snap. So he got, and Brock Olbrich. Unbelievable that he found that. I thought that was going to be picked off as Brock Olbrich flexes on San Antonio there for the first down. And so far, what a year it's been for Buck Olbrich. I'm calling him Brock this one time. Buck Olbrich getting a big time catch there. Wyatt takes that, but he's got to get rid of it, and he does. Evades the sack.
Incomplete on the throwaway. It leads to
2nd and 10. Miles Brock was almost there. Screenplay here to John Waitland as they didn't get the block that they needed there. If they would have gotten the block, that could have been huge yards for Houston there. But Jordan Cohen is able to stop that. 3rd and 8. Bring in the pressure as they're going to go deep. Does he got it? Oh, no, it's broken up. And how about that play? What a play from CC as he breaks that pass up. So that will bring the field goal team out. The kick is up, and it is good. So the Voyagers go back up by 6 points here. This is still. Oh, that was JoJo. I thought that was CC. Normally he covers that side of the field. Man, what a play for JoJo Carter there. What a play for JoJo to really show himself there against a receiver like that in his rookie year. That's a play that you want to remember, kid. 1st and 10 at the 28. Owen Jack takes the snap. Oh, and it's picked off! Oh, my goodness. You can't overthrow a wide open man like that. Adam Okoye was just right there to snuff that one out. As what a chance that the Dreadnoughts just have, only down by 6, and they just handed the ball away. Under 8 minutes to go. They're going to hand the ball to Jakari Torres. He has a lot of room to run as he's going to get a big-time first down. So this is where we're really starting to see just how big it is. Yeah, okay, so yeah, so I see now. CeCe's out. Lonnie White takes a snap, and he's going to keep it for himself, and he's going to slide down for the 7-yard gain.
It's a gain of 7.
And what a huge, this will be huge if they do get 6 on the board here. They're going to hand the ball off to Waitland, and he's just, wide open field. Touchdown, Voyagers. As the Voyagers starting to feel good now, especially after getting that pick, as John Waitland gets his first touchdown of the year. As they're going to now make this a 22-10 game. So yeah, they are going to go for the 2 here, which is the smart move.
The offense will line up
at the 2.
Point conversion.
They're going to hand the ball to John Waitland, but he is met instantly by Angulo. As that will make this a 12-point game.
10.
So if you're the Dreadnoughts, you just can't turn the ball over now, and you got to score quick. And just like I said, last year, the Voyagers, they swept the Dreadnoughts.
They'll take over. First down and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
So here comes Owen Jack. Michael Simmons goes in motion. Jack takes snap. He's looking. He throws it and off the hands. Just off the hands of Michael Weathersby there. Couldn't haul it in. 2nd and 10. Jack, and he, oh my goodness, and he is sacked. The Voyagers have just been all over.
3rd and 16.
Third and 16 here. They got to make a play here, and he's brought down again for the 2nd play in a row. The former Baylor Bear, Gregory Ashley, making a huge play. 4th and 21. Jack drops back to pass. Got to get rid of it and overthrows it. And the Voyagers are going to take over in the red zone here. And the Voyagers are trying to make it look like it's going to be 3 in a row. The last time the Dreadnoughts beat this team was back in week 12 of season 8. And they got a 14-13 win. And that was the last time that they beat them. They swept them a year ago, and now they're about to be three in a row against this team. 2nd and 8. 75 passing yards for the Dreadnoughts in this game. As the Voyagers are starting to waste some clock now. Waitland, he's going to take it for himself and almost got himself his 2nd touchdown of the game. Jakari Torres has not checked back in the game, so that is something to look out for. I think with the reason why CC probably didn't come back in was probably because of wear and tear. Torres has not checked back in. You're going to hand the ball to Waitland, and he gets himself in the end zone for the 2nd time of this game, as that should put a bow on it for the Houston Voyagers. And what a way to bounce back after taking a huge loss to the Mexico City Diablos back in week 5. They had the bye week a week ago, and it looks like Baker got this offense back in check, and especially on the defensive side. But you know, it has kind of been some struggles for the Dreadnoughts this year. You know, they started the year off 1-2, and then they took 2 of their last 3, but then they gave up 52 points in that game against the London Black Knights. So almost kind of want to think it's going to have to go back to the drawing board here for San Antonio. As this is now a 3-score lead. Got to think that they're going to be playing for pride at this point. as the Voyagers almost have double the amount of yardage. Oh my goodness, Cameron Perkins just got absolutely walled. Perkins just absolutely took a nasty hit there. That linebacker ate his perk flicks. I don't think he had his perfect flicks today. 3rd and 6 at the 27 for the Dreadnoughts here. Owen Jack takes snap looking, and he finds his tight end in the middle of the field as they get a new set of downs. Jack takes snap as he finds Cameron Jones, as that's going to be a 11-yard gain for the first down. Empty set. Jack looking, and the pressure has been eating this Dreadnought offensive line alive, as that is their 7th sack of the game. As they're going to call the hurry up here. Play action pass as he's going to check it down. Does he get the block? No, he didn't. Brought down by Parker Palmer. 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 13 yards. Leads to 3rd down and 5.
Jack takes snap, and that is batted down by Ingram there. 4th and 5.
It's now 4th down.
What does San Antonio do here? Simmons goes in motion. Jack. He needs to get rid of it, and he's going to go deep. And incomplete pass, as that should just about do it for the Dreadnoughts in this game. And don't forget, guys, we got more live RFL action for you guys these next 3 days. I'm going to hand the ball off to Johnny Waitman here, as that should bring us to the 2-minute warning. But what a great job by the Voyagers in this game, as they just completely ate up that San Antonio offensive line. Pretty good day for Monte Wyatt, as he's going to improve to 5-1 on the year. And just like I said, for San Antonio, you got to think it's got to go back to the drawing board here, as they're going to call it 3 and 4.
22, the ball carrier. Tackle made at the 49-yard line. It's a gain of a yard.
As they will go to Tampa Bay next week and take on the Tampa Bay Tigers with the Dreadnoughts. And the Voyagers next week, as they're going to go back to, they're pretty much going to stay in their home state, as they will be playing the Austin Armadillos. They beat them back in week 3, 48-10. So, Roland doesn't want to get swept. As that should just about do it for us. Will they call another play? Nope, that will do it, as the Houston Voyagers are going to win this game 29-10. They will go to 5-1, and they will pretty much stay in state, travel to Austin next week and take on the Armadillos. And as for the Dreadnoughts, they're going to fall to 3-4, back to the drawing board, as they will be traveling to Tampa Bay, Florida, as they're going to take on the Tampa Bay Tigers. That will do it for me here, folks. RFL Season X Week 7. More games for you guys tomorrow. More games for you guys on Thursday. And, of course, the game of the week on Friday. As always, this was a great, fun time for me to call. It's Pregame here in the booth. I'm going to show you guys the stats and get out of here. I hope all of you guys have a great night, and thank you for watching the Relocation Football League on the RFL YouTube channel.